Soft Rock 106.5. Good morning, Teresa and Shawn. And this morning, we are joined by the president of Chelsea Groton Bank, Mr. Michael Rauh.
Good morning, Teresa. I am so excited to be here with you, and I can feel your energy and enthusiasm all the way through the radio into my telephone here. Thank you so much for having me.
It is absolutely our pleasure. Now, I know Chelsea Groton Bank, you and I were talking off the air, Michael Rauh, and you said that there are really three things that you're focusing on right now. And the number one thing is keeping the employees safe. Keeping
our employees safe and productive. You know, about a year and a half ago, we started a process of virtualizing all of our operations. And so our 14 branches are open for drive-up service. We've got basically 3 people in each branch operating the drive-ups, and the lobbies are available by appointment if people need to get in them. But our other 125 or 30 employees are all working virtually from home. You know, this is a time when our customers need us most. And so I'm proud to say we're all working hard all day long. I tell you, it's everything I can do to get up in the morning and make sure I shave and put on real clothes. But I'm trying to make it as normal as I possibly can for myself. But, you know, we're here for each other and here for our customers. And that's really the second thing is in this time, we're trying to help everybody that we can. We have a 3-month loan payment deferment program for all of our loan customers, whether it's a commercial loan or a residential loan. We've helped over 200 people so far, and the calls keep coming in. So we're doing everything we can. We're waiving fees. You know, we're really doing everything we can to make sure people are safe and healthy and have access to their money. And then, you know, the third thing is our foundation has kicked into gear. We've made a contribution to the Southeastern Connecticut Foundation. They're kind of spearheading efforts. There's so many nonprofits in the area that have been hurt by having to cancel you know, their fundraising events, and they're feeling the pressure and on income as well. So we're partnering with the Community Foundation and also with the United Way to make sure that we get resources to the people that need it the most.
Michael Rauh, also I know that you are chairman of Lawrence Memorial Hospital's board. I know recently there was a meeting that you guys had.
Yeah, we had a regularly scheduled board meeting. Of course, last night it was virtual instead of you know, being at the hospital. But I got to tell you, I am so impressed and so thankful for what is going on in the healthcare system, and I mean that broadly, because there's several thousand employees at our 2 hospitals, L&M and Westerly, and they are working literally around the clock on the front lines of this, helping folks that are ill, trying to keep themselves and their families safe. And it was just so impressive. We had a presentation by each member of the executive team at the hospitals, and the thought that they've put into this, the work that they're doing. I just think it's important that we all give recognition to the folks who are really on the front lines of this and fighting this battle. And, you know, the good news is, as a community, you know, for hundreds of years, we've been through all kinds of stuff. You and I haven't been through all of it, of course, but the community, it always feels like, you know, when you're sick, you're never going to get well again. But the reality is you do get well. And as a region, we're going to get better. It may take a few months, but we're going to get better and things will be fine. And I think, you know, we all just need to kind of keep our heads together and work with each other. I heard earlier this morning, you know, the good news pieces you're doing about you know, there was, I think, a restaurant down in New York who would sort of turn their restaurant into a soup kitchen for people. This is a time when really, you know, the best of people shows up and people helping each other. And that's really what's going to get us through this and back to the other side.
Is there like a website or a phone number? Like if they have any questions that they could call?
Our website is chelseagroton.com. Just like it sounds, chelseagroton.com. We have a whole list of resources there. And we also have, we established a couple of weeks ago a COVID-19 hotline. So the phone number is 860-448-4195. And that hotline is open 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday. Any questions that customers have, about their loans, their deposits. There's been a lot of news lately around this new program for businesses through the Small Business Administration that was passed by Congress and signed by the White House last Friday. We're all still waiting for the SBA to give us the specific guidelines on that program, but I think the last count I had last night was we had about 75 businesses so far that had gotten in touch with us who are interested in that SBA program, and we're happy to get that money out as fast as we possibly can as soon as we get the program from the SBA. So, the good news is there's a lot of efforts being made to help us through this, and as I say, we're just trying to do our part and happy to be able to do so.
Michael Rauh, president of Chelsea Groton Bank, I'm happy that you took the time to update us and give us a few minutes this morning. We certainly appreciate it, and be safe.
Teresa, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Thanks so much for having me.